Okay, we're live. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I'll give YouTube a few minutes to let everybody know that we're here. I get the actual people want to call in today. I give the actual link in the actual chat. Like always, we're gonna give YouTube a few minutes to go out and let everybody know that we're here. I want to thank everybody, like I said, for tuning in. Uh, this weekend coming up, we're gonna have another hands-on live event. I'm looking forward to that. I'm getting a lot better, getting back into my groove with the hands-on live events. I'm really enjoying them. I'm having a great time with them. Also, we had a festival this past weekend down here in the great town of Selma, North Carolina. So we had a festival, and we had a lot of people come out. I want to thank some of the alumni, the Sims family. They came out and hung out with us and stuff, and I really appreciated that. Always glad to see them come, and just the whole community. I'm meeting a lot of friends and stuff here. Um, Starting to get to know the community a lot better. I'm having some young kids now starting to come to the ice cream parlor and talk, and they're actually starting to do little odd jobs and stuff for me. So it's coming out good. I really appreciate how the whole community is coming together, how we're starting to kind of change the face. Right now, the community right now, a lot of the events still are geared towards an older crowd, and what we're having to do, we're actually having to actually bring in some younger faces and some fresh ideas. That's what we got to do to get the younger people more involved. And I see it going in that direction. So I'm really happy in the way that it's going. Like I said, we got a hands-on live event coming up this weekend. Can't wait to see those people who are coming in. Also, I got a video I'll be releasing tomorrow. I was going out doing shooting some videos, going to my old businesses and stuff where I used to have business at. Just going there to check on it and kind of like getting some footage to kind of show you all what we kind of done there. And unfortunately, I ran into another homeless guy. He's living in a van right in front of my old store, and unfortunately, I talked to him a little bit about his situation. But he's living there right in front of the old store. So I ran into that again. So I'll put that video up tomorrow too. Unfortunately, he's having a hard time. But tonight we're going to be talking about finishing up, not finishing, but it's an ongoing series where I'm actually working on customer service, working on the customer reviews, and getting the quality back up in my appliance repair business. And this is something that everybody has to go through. Whenever you hit growth spurts, or whenever your business start to grow, or you start to add on subs, and whenever you start to just expand as an individual, when you start to do other businesses. Like me, I got several other businesses that I'm doing, and your business is almost like a child, you know. Until it gets fully grown, you have to sometimes you have to keep an eye on it, or else it'll do mischievous stuff, and it'll get out here and it, just like a child, it'll get out here and it'll start to do mischievous stuff for you, and you gotta keep an eye on it, make sure it don't go too far out. Also, sometimes when the business get grown, full grown, if you don't have the proper measures in place, it'd be kind of like unfortunately kind of like Kurt Franklin this weekend. The grown business too can put you out there and get you embarrassed. So you got to have reins on a fully mature business like mine. I got to pull it back in, kind of like Kurt Franklin had to kind of pull his son back in. I got to pull my business back in, and I'm doing this live and taking you all through the series of me doing this. And like I say, and this right here is good stuff. This is stuff that you have to do as a business owner, and this is stuff that that we need to see as someone's doing it. So this is what I'm doing now. Right now, I'm working on reviews and I'm working on communicating with my customers. And what I'm having to do, I having to be more proactive in communicating with my customers. Up until recently, one time I was really proactive. I admit one time maybe 10, 15 years ago, I was really, really proactive until I started dabbling into other avenues, and I went to too much automation. I started to automate too much stuff, and what happened in that time of me automating too much stuff, I kind of lost the personal touch that I was having with my customers, mainly because the technology changed so much. Um, with the technology now, nobody wants the way I was doing it. The way I was doing it, I was having it where it was making the customer have to do too much to give me a good review. Um, I'll have to have the technician actually uh, ask them to actually go online and get a review. I will send an email later, and the email reviews actually came to my web page. It didn't go out to Google and stuff like that. Now I got to get the reviews that I'm getting on my web page. I got to pull those off of my web page and mainly go to Google and go to Yelp and all those places. Because what has happened, the market shift. It used to be we didn't when nobody looking too much at the Google reviews, when nobody looking too much about the Yelp reviews. They were actually just going to your website. Then you have reviews on your website, and from there people will look at those reviews. But now, before people get to your website, they're actually going to look at those reviews. So now I got to take my customers that I've trained to go to my website and just leave the reviews on my website. I got to get them off of that and getting them onto Google and stuff and making it easy. So that's what I've been working on all day today, is actually coming up with a plan and a system that I can actually get those customers who's actually leaving reviews on my actual business website, get them from doing those and actually get them to actually going over to Google and places like that, and whatever the new platform will be. And with me doing this, I'm finding out I'm using this Workiz. I'm using Workiz a lot more and looking at a lot more of the features and stuff they have. It make it really easy to communicate with the customers. And what I like about there is, like I said, I migrated my stuff from Zoho over to Workiz, and in the process of doing this, like anything, when you first start, kind of like who moved my keys, when you first start moving over to something, you have a lot of quirks that you want to bring over from the other place, and you want to bring it over here, and you're not so open to looking at the new stuff that they're doing. I will say, work is when I first got there, that's what I was doing. I was thinking about the old Zoho that I was using prior to coming into work is, and I wanted it to look and feel like Zoho. Zoho is not geared towards a service company. It's mainly it's geared. It's more generic. It's geared mostly towards sales. To be honest with you, but work is geared towards service companies. So a lot of stuff that I'm seeing actually works better and flows better in work is. So me communicating with the customers is really easy. Whenever we're putting in our notes, anything to do with the actual work order, it's easy just to hit the button and say I'm going to email the customer, and I can now copy and paste it into the actual note for the technician. I can copy and paste directly to the customer, hit it and go. Same thing. It really work is now. They can actually technicians don't have to call anymore. They can just send an email because we collect the emails every time somebody's scheduled. They put the email in, so the technicians doesn't have to call anymore. They can just hit the email and then tell them I'm on my way, and the customer know that they're on their way. Versus in the past, I had to rely on the technicians to actually call the customer. Now I don't have to do that, and I can actually see where the technicians are at. Prior to that, I would have to actually call the technician or text them, "Hey, where you at?" And I wouldn't, and they have to tell me when they get a chance. They'll tell me about where they're at. But now I can actually set up right here where I'm at now behind my desk. Now I can actually see the technicians transitions where they're at throughout the day, and it makes it a lot easier for the customers. And sometimes I can be proactive. When I see a technician, I know he needs to be a call at 1 o'clock. If I scan up and I see that the technician hasn't sent the email, and I know it's getting close to 1, then I can go ahead and kind of get in front of it and tell the customer, technician is running a little bit behind, but he'll be with you shortly, and I can send that email. And then shortly after, the technician will do it. And so that now the customer doesn't have to keep calling and asking what time are they going to be here. I haven't got my phone call yet. I haven't got my text. I haven't got my email. They're now staying in the loop. And with me doing this, and actually, today, actually the phone felt like the phone was off for a long period of today because of that. Because I was being proactive out in front, and I didn't have to get on the phone and talk to nobody. All I had to do is just hit the email, and it was gone, and they respond back okay, and we were good. And it reduces the amount of phone calls that came in today a lot, and it also reduced my frustration level because believe it or not, every time that phone rings, it drives it hits a nervous point with me, and by the end of the day, I'm totally mad at the phone ringing, just the ringtone. Maybe I need to change my ringtone too, because what's happened. I need to look into that. Maybe getting a pleasant ringtone that I like. So this ringtone that I have now, by the end of the day, is really making me uncomfortable, and I don't want that to come off when I'm answering the phone to customers because of the ringtone. It's nothing to do with the customers, but subconsciously I might not be thinking, and because that ringtone is making me mad, I might come off to the customers like that. So I need to go find me. I need to find something else when that phone rings. But like I say, now that I've been proactive, they have really cut back the phone calls that we're getting. Also, right now it's a little time consuming for me to manually go ahead and actually do all of the stuff that I'm doing, being proactive. But this is the part I have to do. I have to do this now where I'm out here being proactive, doing it manually, putting it in with my hands, because what I want to do is eventually, once I get it down packed and I get a good flow of it, then I can do the same thing I've done in the past where I can automate it, or I can hand it off to somebody or outsource it. Where once I get it going and I got a good feel of how I want it to work, how what they need to be doing. I'm taking notes the whole time I'm doing it, and this goes into your SOPs and processing procedures. Once I get a good flow and I'm getting the results I want, then I can easily give it off to somebody else. I can give it to my daughter, or if I get someone else who actually doing my CSR, whoever is doing it, I can give them this and tell them this is how it needs this is how it works. All right, so this is the step where you actually got to put your process and the procedures together to get it there. All right. And other thing too, I like I say with the phone, with the actual phone ringing, I like the emailing a lot better because I don't have to deal on the phone. It's short and easy to send a quick message. If you call somebody, a lot of times something that supposedly take email, I can do it in 2 seconds or less. If I call somebody, that's 3 to 4 minutes because the phone calls way just go totally away because a lot of times people don't get to interact with people. If somebody calls, they telling you about any and everything. That's one of the things where a lot of people want to call about the appliance boot camp, and I would want them. I love talking to people, but I know what happens when I get on the phone and talk to people. You know, I want them to get into. I want them to come to appliance boot camp. But if I talk to them on the phone, it goes to it talks about anything. Earlier today, if he's listening, this is not picking or anything. The young guy who last night he wanted to get in contact with me. He wanted to talk. So we talked today, and I kept telling him, "No, just email me your questions. Well, I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you." Because I done had this stuff happen 400 or 500 times over the last 2 years. I need to talk to you, and I'm telling them email me. If they email me, I can give them quick answers, or I can send them a video. They can answer pretty much whatever they're looking for. But no, I know some people want to talk. They might have some questions that I might they probably need me to talk to them directly. But most of the time, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna say 9 99.9 times out of 10, there's nothing that couldn't be answered in a quick email or on a quick video. So he called, and next thing I know, the conversation, he's telling me about organic food and how he growing his farm and this and that. I like to hear about that stuff, but like I had to tell him, I said I gotta keep. I love to talk, but I gotta keep the phone open for technicians and alumni who have came through, who's actually in the field. I try to keep the line open for them so I can help them out. And because that's where it goes. Where if you do that, so if I open up the phone and talk to people, even if I talk to the customer, if the conversation will go 15, 20 minutes, and that ate up a lot of my time that I need to keep doing, being productive. Um, so that's why I like the email. I know it can be kind of robotic sometimes, but this generation now, they grown up with the text messages where they don't even sit in the they can be sitting in the same room with somebody and they text. And so this now people are communicating a lot more comfortable doing that. I want to move that way too, so I ain't got to be on the phone talking 15, 20 minutes. I just want to text or email, get the information that they need, and we can keep moving. Also, what I'm doing, I'm kind of cross pollinating with what I'm doing here. As you see, I got the ice cream parlor, and I got the popcorn and stuff like that that I can actually. And most of my customers are within the area of my ice cream parlor. So what we're doing now, we're giving free coupons, to them for every customer you're going to. Hey, technician is going to be giving them a free coupon, and they have a QO code with their cell phone where they can just hit the QO code on their cell phone. It'll take them right directly to Google, so they can leave a quick review, and with and with that they can bring that same little card in, and they'll get a free icy or ice cream of their choice. So we're gonna do that, and then the punch card become a loyalty card. When they bring it in, they punch it one time, and then as they come back, they can get more stuff, more free stuff as they come. So we're gonna be doing stuff like that, and pulling people in, shipping out our popcorn to special customers, letting them know how special they are about it, that we felt about them. And I'm gonna be doing about 10 calls per week, where I'm just gonna pull out random numbers, and from those random numbers, they're gonna be invoice numbers. I can take what the invoice numbers were, or the job numbers were for that week, and I can put them in a random number generator, and it'll spit them out. I get 5 or 10. Well, I'll personally call them and just see how did the service call go, until I get the numbers where I want them at. And like I say, this is hard work. It's very hard work, but it's fun and it's rewarding. Where I love to do this, where you actually take your business and you build it back up and you get it back into fighting shape. I let my business get a little sluggish here lately, and I'm getting it back into fighting shape because you all are really changed the game. Y'all making brothers have to step up and level up, and I really appreciate it, what you all are doing. And other thing too, I want to shout out Glendon Cameron. Glendon, if you don't listen to Glendon, he has a YouTube channel. I think he's changed the name. It used to be Hustlers Kung Fu, but I think he's changing it now to more of the franchise tag or something. He's changed the name. But if you just Google Glendon Cameron, I think you all had a lot to do with this. When he's actually announced that he's going to be coming and building another physical business outside of his YouTube channel. And I think that's something I've been wanting to see for the last maybe probably the last 10 years. I wanted to see him do this in the last 10 years. Come from off of YouTube and go build another physical business, because as you know, you all are in business. The business environment, it changes constantly, and you got to be out there and you got to be fluid and keep doing it. He's very intelligent, and what he's going to do, and he's business savvy, and he ran businesses before. But I want to see him. I'm glad to see him doing this. and I've been anxious to see him come back out and put another physical business back together and teach from there. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to put another physical business together, and from there he's going to teach and teach that business also. From what I understand that he's doing, and and with that, it gives us more. It makes these courses and stuff that we're putting out here for you all, and the education that we're putting out here for you all to start business. It make it that much better when because the only way you're gonna learn a business, you're not gonna learn a business by reading it in a book. You're not gonna be able to learn a business by somebody that never done that type of business. Um, uh, Telling you about business. You gotta actually learn it by somebody who's doing it, and you gotta be in it, as they say, just like the lottery. In order to win, you gotta be in it. Same thing. In order to know these businesses, you gotta be in it because the business changed. Like I say, I've been in the appliance repair business over 20 years, and it flipped on me. It flipped on me, and I happened to go back and rechange it because I thought it was all automated, and it's not. My automation stuff is outdated. So I'm using the Garmin GPS, and everybody else got the cell phone GPS using Google Maps. So I got to switch it back around and bring it back up to speed. And that's what happened with business. In order for you to be in business, you got to constantly be in business. And I'm glad to see him doing that. And I think a lot of that, him coming off and having to go, not having to go, but coming out and having the desire to go back out and build a physical business. I honestly believe it's because of you all. Because everybody listens to all of us. The African American YouTubers who talk business, we got the same crowd all around, and I think what's happening, a lot of you all are popping up. Y'all got the appliance business on y'all tags. Y'all also got they're noticing you all putting your business together. They're noticing you all doing that FU challenge and that the 412 challenge. All that stuff is getting noticed. Believe me, it's getting a lot of notice through there. Because what's happening now, not only do I see Glendon coming out to do that, and I think that's going to be excellent. Whatever he decides he's going to build his business in, but I'm starting to see people who were teaching technician stuff. A lot of people now coming out and they're actually really teaching the business behind their business, giving you their blueprints and stuff. And this right here is going to be really really good. And even now the actual conversation about the business, not about the business, the conversation about us, because right now we're the ones who pretty much were driving the courses amongst the African American YouTubers. And I'm just speaking, like I said, this is not. This is one of the times where I have to say again, this is me talking to the African American YouTubers. Almost 90% of it who's buying our courses are African Americans, and what happens if us being 90% African American in the past, I saw you hear people say that they couldn't do anything. It was almost like the politicians. We can't. I ain't gonna say nothing about African Americans because African Americans make just a small portion of the population. So I want to sell to everybody. So I'm not gonna pigeonhole myself. So in order to actually cater towards everybody, a lot of times we try to ignore the people who are actually buying the courses. And now I'm seeing people actually coming out saying that, yeah, you all are the ones buying my courses, and I got to make sure that I actually I'm addressing you all. I got to talk to you all a little different than I talk to other people, mainly because I know the situation that you all are coming from. If it's good for us, believe me, it's 20 times better for everybody else because everybody else got a lot more to work with than what we got to work with. So if I can make it so it's good for us, everybody else is going to be 20 times better. So So that's how I look at it. If I make it so that the masses that's good for the masses, then most of the time it ain't gonna be good. Well, it ain't gonna be enough for us to get started. But now, if you geared it towards us, it'd be 20 times better and, for everybody, because everybody will be able to prosper from it and do well. And it works. We've had people from all nationalities come here, and they're doing well. And it ain't just for African Americans, but I know that unfortunately we're the ones that require a special type of sauce to get us up and going, just because of where we're starting from. If we're starting at one and two spaces, I can't tell you how to build a business, assuming that you're gonna be starting on step 50 or 100, because you ain't gonna never get there. So and that right there, I want to thank you all too, the alumni and the people who have bought the course. I want to thank you all for allowing that to happen, especially with me. If you looked at my other websites for my other businesses, I thought the same way. You can people. I was from the generation, and I was from the thought process. You didn't want nobody to know that you were African American, that you owned the business. For some reason, I thought we thought that if somebody knew that they wouldn't patronize your business, and you wanted to do everything to try to fool somebody. Now, here I am, dark as I am, going to show up at somebody's house trying to make somebody think that I'm something that I'm not. And so if you look at my old web pages and websites, you can tell who owned it. And that's what people always told me. You want to do that, make sure that they don't own that they don't know that you own it. But I will say with Appliance Boot Camp was the one where I said I wasn't going to do that. That I was going to talk directly to African Americans, especially African American men, because I knew the situation that we were in. And with that, I had great success, and I didn't get any pushback of anybody saying that they thought I was that I was doing something where I was being biased, or I was doing something to try to create a division, which I won't, and I never will do anything like that. So with that, I say it works. And so and from there, I've done the same thing with the ice cream parlor. With the ice cream parlor, I made sure that when they came there, that it was stuff that they knew it was an African American man who was actually owning it and actually running it. And I put the decorations and stuff like that. And at first, be honest, the people, the African Americans, they didn't. I had a little pushback from them, because they some of the images I had were from back in during the Great Depressions, like the poster and stuff when they making ice cream. They didn't quite want to see that. But now that everybody comes in, everybody loves the posters. They love to see the history, the artifacts and stuff, with our contributions to the ice cream business. But now that became a focal point. And I see more people taking pictures and doing selfies in front of that stuff. And I appreciate that. And I know it's because of you all. You all are the ones who are actually pushing this stuff and making it. Y'all making people actually have to really come big with these business courses, because what's happening, you all are out here doing business now. Can't nobody pull nothing over on you now. Nobody can't pull anything over on you all. And you all are having real business people problems. uh, the stuff that I got a call, I got a call earlier today. One of the alumni, I told you all, with the child support, he didn't get child support, but one of the people who worked for him got child support, and he got summoned to pay child support. I told y'all that that's going to happen. If you hire somebody and they owe child support, they're going to send you the subpoena to start paying his or her child support. And like I say, for them to call me, and we could, and I've been through it. I knew exactly what was happening, and I could tell him how to fix it, and how to tell that young man how to fix his problem. And that's the stuff that we've been missing in our community. We didn't have nobody who could give us the game like that. Nobody who had been there and done that. and say, yeah, they're coming after him. Tell him he need to go do this right here, right now, and he can get them away from him. And this is what you need to do, so you won't have to be going and setting in child support court every month. But yeah, so all that stuff that we've been able to do it now because we're actually in business, and I can't wait to see what the next 10 to 15 years is going to look like because of what we're doing now, where we're actually now out here running businesses, and we're actually I mean not just doing a hustle, we're running serious businesses where y'all out here and y'all communicating and getting contracts and with multi-million dollar corporations. Y'all businesses are putting together partnerships with them. And you all have came from the fact where y'all not thinking like employees anymore. Y'all actually are thinking like business owners. I love the post that I saw Lamar put up this weekend where he found out, hey, he ran 17 calls and made more money than he did when he ran 23 calls, and he realized, hey, it ain't about a volume thing. No, it ain't about volume. So he's now he saw that, and you actually can see those numbers. Same thing. I love DCNF where he routed. He said he was able just by using technology and routing his calls properly. He was able to do 5 stops before 12 or 1 o'clock. And so that's the type of stuff now that we're in business that we can do. Where now we actually now can go out here now and start teaching the younger generation coming up. We actually now can start employing our family members. We can actually now start building that generational wealth. And I'm just so excited to see where we're going to be at in the next 10 to 15 years. I think you all have really changed this whole thing where they're going this business teaching on the internet. You all have really changed it. And now you're not going to be able to just come sell somebody some course or think you got some bag full of magic beans that's going to make somebody's life easier and make them get into business just by going to file paperwork and being able to say to talk a lot of jargon and stuff and speak over somebody to make them think that you're in business. That stuff won't work with you all now. And the same thing, money not moving you all now. You all are making money. Y'all, so many times I've talked to you all. Y'all making 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 a month now. Something I couldn't fathom a year or two ago. You all are doing that, but yeah, you all are good. You all are good. Y'all are inspiring people to come in. And the thing about it is not me. I try not to post that much on the Facebook group. I read all of the posts, but I try not to post that much because I want it to be the way it is, where you all are driving. Where it ain't everybody looking to me and stuff. And be quite honestly, right now, you all you all are inspiring me to actually to do better at what I'm doing because I'm looking at you all and looking at what you all are doing, and you all are building y'all businesses right now and bringing in all the new technology and stuff. You all are kind of like they say. America, you come into New York City, it's like went back in time 100 years. But if you fly in to China or you fly in over to Colombia or North Korea, you'll think you went into another world because all their stuff is built on the new technology. They're a new country, and that's the same thing you all businesses are. Our businesses, the ones that we've been in it 15, 20 years, our businesses are archaic now. We're outdated. You all are building y'all businesses on the new technology, on new platforms, using all the new stuff that we never even thought of because we want things to keep running the way it is. We want to keep being able to do the things that we've done. Just like you see old timers still carrying invoices and stuff. They don't want to move the invoices. You go to the supply house. Go to the supply houses and see how many people sitting up there with a tablet and they're writing down everything, flipping the page. They don't want to. They don't want to use the technology that's available for them. And you all are coming in harnessing the new technology. That's why you all are kicking our butts. That's why you all businesses are thriving so well. That's why you all are getting these huge gains in such a small amount of time. And I'm so proud of you all, and so proud to be able to just watch y'all do this and defy the odds. I'm gonna read a little bit of what we got going on in the chat, and then we're gonna get out of here. All right. If you wanted to call in, that's the link to get in. Hey, how you doing? Salute to Uncle Mike and ABC Fam. Hey, how you doing, G Brown? Girly girl. Hey, Mike. Thanks for all the help. Hey, ABC Fam. You fine. You doing great. Doing great, girly girl. I'm very proud of you. You doing great. BK from the Rockies. Hey, how you doing? Sean C. Good evening, Mike and ABC Fam. Hey, how you doing? SQ Services. There you go. How you doing? Okay. He's saying March 1st, he's firing his 9 to 5. All right, congratulations. Hey, what's going on, Flo? I talked to you earlier this week. Thanks for helping me out with that information. Appreciate you, man. You're doing good stuff for us, man. Thank you, man. No problem. You're welcome. Enjoy talking to you. Mr. Mechanical, what's up, Mike and ABC chat and fam? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Aloha Appliance Repair. Mike, yeah, I definitely do. I definitely need a vacation bad. I gotta go somewhere. If it's not nowhere, but just drive out to the zoo and walk around. I gotta go do something. I need a vacation bad, or else I'm gonna get in trouble. Michael Campbell, what's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, Donnie Madden? All right. Untamed Kango. I second that Aloha Appliance. Mike and Miss Ward need a vacation. Yeah, we do, man. I'm telling you, we do. I got to get out and go somewhere. I gotta get out and go somewhere because I'm going crazy. Because I'm gonna end up getting in trouble. This weekend it was a warm day, so after Saturday, I pretty had Sunday to myself because we worked like 12 hours. My son and I at the event all day. We got there like 8 o'clock that morning, and we didn't leave. We worked more than 12. We didn't leave till almost 10 o'clock that night. And so Sunday, I went around and I go visit other ice cream parlors and stuff in other little small towns. Kind of see test their ice cream versus mine, and just see what they got going on, and kind of try to count their customers compared to mine to see where I'm going to be at. And I found out on 540, we got 540, and 540 and Council Boulevard. It's like a belt line or a loop around Raleigh. I found out on 540 a lot of the just like it used to be motorcycles. It used to be one time everybody was riding motorcycles everywhere, and they'll pop back up when it gets hotter. But not so much the street bikes as it used to be. You got a lot more people riding custom Harleys and stuff now. But you also now you got this thing with the supercars, but they coming out now, and they driving on the belt line, and we also have a toll road that you can go through, and it's not that much traffic that you have to pay. Well, I found out that on Sundays a lot of people are out there, and you can get a lot of good pulls where you driving up and somebody come beside you, and you just get distance between you and the other cars, and you can go for about half a mile against somebody. So that's why I need to get a vacation, because I'm gonna get in trouble, because I was doing that Sunday, and it's becoming a little too addictive. I'm going out here looking for trouble now, and that's all I need to end up on the news behind some crazy stuff like that. But it is addictive, and it was fun. All right, Elam, what's the phone number to call in? I got it in the chat. Just click on that link in the chat, and I can let you in. All right, here you go again, Elam. It's in the chat. Just come on in. Just click on there. Ernest Anderson. Hey, what's up, Ernest? Mike the Motivator. That's a nice hat. You should get all your company names on one shirt like NASCAR when you are on live. Yeah, I'm in the process. I'm redoing shirts, hats, and everything because I look at you all. When you all come to Appliance Boot Camp, especially those people who actually got their businesses, and they come in their uniforms and stuff, and I'll be looking at their uniforms. Man, y'all be looking so sharp, man. And I see a lot of you all when y'all doing y'all actual uh, YouTube videos, any videos, y'all got y'all uniforms and stuff on, and y'all promoting y'all companies and stuff. Like I say, my mindset growing up was you don't want nobody to know that's your company. And I'm saying how proud you all are. I'm saying how proud you are with y'all young kids, humble leader. I'm saying the guy's wife and his young kids out there helping them and stuff. And that's the type of stuff that I'm learning from you all to actually be do more branding and more marketing. I have enough businesses, like you say, that I can put them all on one jacket like NASCAR, and that's a great idea. I'll start doing that instead of wearing all this other stuff. I'm gonna start wearing my own businesses. But I'm saying you all doing that, and you all are doing it. Even sometimes I see some of the alumni in just a casual setting. They have a nice polo on or a nice button up shirt, but they don't have no Ralph Lauren logo on. They got their logos and it look good. And I said, man, that's the way it should be. They constantly repping their business. They ain't putting no Ralph Lauren and or no Tommy Hilfiger on. They putting their business on logos and stuff on. And I'm gonna start doing the same. Hey, how you doing, ABC Ken? All right. Okay, we got one caller coming in. Hey, how you doing? What's
Hi.
going on? Hey, we got one
Yes.
caller coming in.
I was calling because I wanted to know the actual number we can call in if we're having
Hey, how you
problems.
doing?
Can you hear
What's
me?
going on? Yes,
Yes.
turn your speaker down. You're
I
getting
was
some
calling
feedback.
because I wanted to know the actual number we can call in if we're having
Hey, how you
problems.
doing?
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
turn your speaker down. You're
I
getting
was
some
calling
feedback.
because I wanted to know the actual number.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, all right. So you want the number? Have you taken the course yet?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Have you taken the course yet?
Yes, we've taken the course. I actually called in before. I was the caller who was who was in California. Yes, we
Okay.
took the
All right.
course. I
Yeah,
actually
if you do, email me through your Teachable. Email me through Teachable, and I'll give you the actual number you can call me. And if you ever in the field, you have problems, just call me on that number. You have to call
Thank you.
Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 Eastern Standard Time. And if you're on the West Coast in California, just email me and let me know that, and I can make provisions for you all if you because I know y'all time the time difference. I can make a provision for y'all. Okay, there you go. All right. Yeah, if you're in the course and you're out in the field and you need to get in contact with me, just email me and I'll give you a number and we can FaceTime or however you want to do it. All right. 89 Dr. Funk. That's why if I ever call you, Mike, I try to keep it sweet and short. I know you're a busy man out here left a lot. Yeah, no, I don't mind. I don't mind y'all calling 89 Dr. Funk. It's just sometimes uh, I get a what's call. One time I had my number up here, and a lot of people got the number, and I was getting phone calls of people just talking random talks about nothing about the course or nothing about appliance repair. They just wanted to talk, and I don't have no problem with that. But during the daytime, I have to keep it open for people who's out in the field. But I love to talk to you all. Don't never feel like for the alumni. Don't never feel like you're bothering me when you call. I want to talk to you all. So never feel like you bother me. But if you just want to kind of like just chop it up a little bit, just text me and I chop it up with you. 89 Dr. Funk. Oh, Glennon channel is now called Franchise Tag. Okay, I saw he say he was going to change it, but I couldn't remember the name. Yeah, so you go look at Franchise Tag. Doing some good stuff. He's also trying to create more black businesses because there's only 150. Oh, I didn't know that. There's only 150,000 black businesses. Wow, man. Uh, that's a very low number. I knew it was less than 1%. I knew that. I always knew it was less than 1% of African American businesses, but I didn't know that was the exact number. Because that's why we always begging for jobs because we don't have any business on it. You all see now with you all who have started an appliance repair business, ain't nobody around you gonna be begging for. You find out if somebody around you and they need a job, it's because they're not any good at they're not nobody you want to hire. But you know, once you start your appliance repair business, just not one business, nobody in your needed family needs no job. You got plenty of work for everybody, and that's our problem because we don't create businesses. We go out and try to get jobs. We have to constantly keep looking for businesses. Like I said, appliance repair. You can hire your whole family. You can keep expanding it out to everybody. You can go 2 or 3 different states hiring people in your family if they get their head on right. Tax Appliance, what's up, Mike and ABC fan? Hey, how you doing? Kenneth Barron. It's called Savage Finance. Yeah, he got. I know he got the Savage Finance. That was one he was doing more with the money. But he also had Hustler Kung Fu. And I think he changed the name from Hustler Kung Fu to the franchise tag. Okay. My app. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Mike and ABC fam. Yeah, I see Glennon starting a physical business again. Business time is in 2021. Yeah, great. Yeah, you and I actually talked about that. My app, him and I, he came to the live event, and him and I, we were actually talking about that. And I said, that's one of the things I told him. I said, I want to see Glennon come out and do another physical business. All right. Okay. Yeah. Glenda County has a great goal about making more black businesses, especially since there are so many brothers as barbers and truck drivers that don't set up their business right. Yeah. A reason why that happens because that's all we know, and that's the only thing that we know. Business that we see. The businesses that we see are the business we see are barbershops. You can go start a barbershop. And that's why they let so many of us start barbershops right beside each other. Because you're not doing nothing but hurting each other. You start off in a god, you start off cutting hair in your man barbershop, and then 6 months later you're gonna go open up another barbershop, but you don't go to another town to open up another barbershop. You go 2 doors down, open up a barbershop, and you take your clientele that guy brought to you with him. And you're hurting that barbershop you were just with, and you hurting yourself because you're not gonna have enough numbers to actually support everybody. You can't keep just splitting off the customers like you split them off. So all you're really doing is not really a business because you never get to a point where you can't get from behind cutting the hair because all you done is just created a job and that's all you done. You created a job and instead of you being in there paying booth rent. Now you over here paying paying actual rent. And the only thing that's different is you just get your name on the front. It's not a business. You can do like we're doing, where you can actually get some subs and you can sit down and go start something else. It never really gets to that point, it always get to where you always cut and cut and cut, and you're trying to do more, cut more heads, and you can only cut so many heads in an hour. So it get to a point where you're gonna plateau um, from doing that. Okay, yeah, my guy, what's happening? Yeah, what's up? There are don't like his goal as well. It's something I stand behind as well. We need to spread out or net our industry. Yeah, and then all of a sudden everybody knew. They found out that you can make a lot of money driving trucks. So then everybody went to the trucking business. Um, Same thing. We had a large influx of people coming into the appliance repair business because we didn't know, and we want we need businesses. We want businesses, and we want somebody that can actually teach us the businesses. So I think that's great. That Glendon now is going to go out and he's gonna create another physical business that he could actually teach people and usher people into that. Just like people ask me why you keep going out and starting other businesses. instead of just staying in the appliance repair business. Because I got to go out and figure out the same thing Glendon is doing. That's the same thing I'm doing. I'm trying to create more African American business owners. So I got to go out and find other places that we could actually go and make money that will actually work. And in order to do that, unfortunately, I got to get out here and I got to build a business and go out here and test it and make sure that it works, so I can actually write the blueprint for you all to do it. So I'm glad that he's coming out there. He's going to be helping with that. Erica Williams, she does that too. She's done some stuff in trucking, but hopefully I think she's doing other stuff too, and she'll start releasing those videos. But yeah, so we need more of the entrepreneurs that we have to actually be out there and going out there chopping these trees down and clearing the forest for you all, so to make it easier for you all to navigate into business. And I love to see too. I love to see the Dr. Boris Watkins and all them to come out and put together a physical business and let us see how it goes. I like to see him do it. I like to see Tariq Nasheed. I like to see him come out and do a physical business. I'd like to see Jason Black. The movies and the documentaries. Those are good and it's honorable. But I would like to see him come put a physical business out there too. Because a lot of times those can be just a lot of times that's done through donations and crowdfunding. It's not really putting a product or service out there. Now, granted, you got to put something out there somebody wants to look at, but the stuff that you're putting out there is stuff that is a lot of stuff that we already know. We know what the problems are. We need to get solutions, and the solutions come back every time. We don't have any money and we got no businesses. So yeah, we know that now. So let's come and put the business together and give people those things. So I love to see them do it too. Come out there now. Dr. Umar, he's out there trying to put that school together, and I'm telling you, from what I'm looking, he got some hard work to put in front of him. But that's what happens when you. It's one thing to talk about putting stuff like this. It's one thing to talk about putting a school together, and it's one thing to talk about putting businesses together. But to get out here and do it, it's hard. It is hard. I mean, to put together this little stuff, this little appliance boot camp, this right here, it's some work. It was some work to come in here and actually build it and put it together and get everything we needed. It was a lot of work, and it was work 24/7, 7 days a week, and to put something together like he's trying to put together, you can't do that by yourself. You gotta have several teams. It takes hundreds of people to do that. Good Lord, the state have thousands of people and millions of dollars working on it on schools for 2 or 3 years to get them ready for people to come in. So hopefully he can put it together. I hope he does, but he got a hard road to go. Okay, Paul Brown. Mike may be saying, "What's up? Looking forward to the coming hands on this weekend." Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing you too. All right. Hey, what's up, ABC Ken? Coach Sneed sure know how to keep us amped up by keep telling us we the reason everybody got stepped the game up. I'm very honored to be part of this team. ABC for life. This is as the young guys say. I'm not capping. You guys are the reason that people are doing this. You all are the reason that people are. It's not by coincidence that people now are switching platforms up and coming out mimicking kind of what you all are doing. It's not by accident. And the training schools and stuff now are coming out showing you how the business and stuff is being ran. This is, like I said, it's not no accident it's happening. It's because you all are pushing that, and that's for real. Hey, how you doing, DC now? All right. We just standing on the shoulders of giants such as yourself. Yeah, I appreciate that. But now you all are doing it. You all are doing. You all are the one that things are going right now. I'm telling you, you all are the one. Hey, how you doing, Greg B? All right. Need for Speed, Sneed. Yeah, we what you call. I got to get out of doing that. because I want to get myself in trouble. But like I say, when they open the track back up, I can go there and get it out my system. But I'm finding out how to actually drive the car. It takes some getting used to. Actually learning how to drive the car. And I say drive the car. Learning how to shift. Like for instance, my pedals are on my steering wheel, and I find out I have to be on traction control if I'm going to launch, and I'm going to try to come from a dead standstill. Um, if I don't be in traction control, it starts to spin. And on the real supercars like the Ferraris and I think the Porsches and stuff like that and Lamborghinis, when your pedal shifters are not on the wheel, it's actually sitting behind the steering wheel. So when you turn your steering wheel, the pedal shifter stays at the same place, so you can still just move your hands back and forth. Unfortunately, on my car, my pedal shifters are on the actual steering wheel. So when I take off, like I say, if I take off from a launch and I start and the back end starts to turn on me, I'm having to turn the steering wheel to steer. But when I turn the steering wheel to steer, my actual pedal shifters move, and now I'm having a hard time to fill them the shift. So I'm missing gears. So I wish it was just one spot so I could just still reach with that hand. Because when it goes with the steering wheel, now I'm trying to get the car straightened back up, and then I'm trying to find the actual pedal shifters, and I always miss like second gear. I miss second gear every time. So now I just learned I'm not gonna until I really learn how to launch and get out the hole. I'm gonna have to do like a roll, or I'm gonna do traction controls and have to try to run somebody down. So, all right, thanks for that. Okay, thank you, Elan. Okay, appliance flipper. I taught a relative how to repair a few dryers. Now he's stalking me. He wants to fix everything. It's like he didn't realize he had to protect. Yeah, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Yep, that's the way it goes. Yep, that's exactly how it happened. Mike making power moves. Thanks. Talking and talking and walking the walk is what separates the bosses from the workers. Yep, no doubt. Hey, how you doing, Terry the appliance electrician? Frank Evans. Hey, Mike, can you do a follow up on the guy who did the 800 units for dry vent cleaning? I watched the live from 2 years ago and was impressed. Yeah, we got quite a few people who doing stuff like that. But a lot of people, like I say, the 45 and older, those guys, we what we call. We don't like to give a lot of people our information. We just want those people who want to keep everything in house and don't tell much. So if I could get those guys out, because we got some guys who are really killing it, but they just from a generation where we just didn't tell nobody. We always said, you can't catch your own way a fish get caught, he open his mouth. So we just don't tell nobody. So I can't get them. If they want to come talk about it, I'd be more than glad to have them on. James Yoder, what's up, ABC family, Mike? When is the best time to call if I needed some technical help? You call anytime, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 p.m. Just call. And if you're on the West Coast, just text me, let me know you're on California time, whatever, and I'll answer then. But yeah, just email me through Teachable, and I'll give you the number to call. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We got a hands-on live event coming up this weekend. I got a couple of videos I'm going to be releasing next couple of days. Watch those videos. If you hadn't already, go out and purchase the Appliance Bootcamp. It's life-changing. It's generational changing. You got the stimulus checks coming back out. Please don't go out there and buy those new Carolina Air Jordans. They're nice, but save a little bit of that money and invest in yourself. Invest in the Appliance Bootcamp. For a small payment, you can actually have a lifetime of satisfaction and change the life and trajectory of your whole family tree. You can uproot your family tree and put it into some fertile ground. And I'm being honest when I say that. And if you hadn't already, click in the description. We have popcorn. We can ship it directly to you. And you buying that popcorn, help give kids, high school kids here jobs, and allow me to keep being able to create businesses and bring them to you all. Once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.